the end of the season 2, I assumed this was done. Like, you know how, like, you know what I'm saying, TV shows come out with that thing. I didn't expect him to come back. You know what I'm saying? The way season 2 ended, you know what I'm saying? I think he had been passed away or some shit. I gotta go back and check that with it, but he had been, like, you know what I'm saying, passed away and all that. But I was, I don't know how, I forgot how I crossed it, but I found out that Primal was coming back with season 3. So I'm expecting for them to come back with their team, pushing everything about, you know what I'm saying, with this lady and this little dude, you know what I'm saying. I was just thinking about the whole thing about the dinosaurs, Tyrannosaurus Rex and whatnot. Because the lady, she ended up having laying a couple eggs and shit. So I'm hoping that they place all that together. Because I remember when it occurred with enthusiasm the last season, I was expecting them to come out how they went a whole different direction. But Primal season 2, like, I did not expect them to continue their pen. I didn't think they was gonna keep changing like that. So I'm excited to see what they gonna do, you know what I'm saying, how they gonna handle everything, you know what I'm saying. So that's interesting, you know what I'm saying. Then you got Future Commandos coming back. I think they're coming back in January too for season 2. So I'm excited to see. No, it's cool and all that, but I was expecting them to, when I was checking out the episode as they continue, you know what I'm saying, with certain characters on there, I was like, you know what I'm saying, but hopefully season 2 they turn it up a little more and really, you know, but yeah, man, Primal, man, I ain't expect that. I ain't expecting them to come back. Like, I thought it was done with shit, you know what I'm saying, so it's looking like on some like here, like, you know, like some shit like if you know about like Batman and shit, nigga raise out doing like the Lazarus Pit type shit. It seems like they got some like that, you know, set in the end. So we'll see. I got to look more into it, you know what I'm saying? But something I was just gonna thank you for. But anyway, this fucking shit with DC Comics. I seen the Superman movie. What the fuck is Justice League? It's Justice League. Like, what is they doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Why would they? I figured out what the issue may be. This nigga James Gunn. Man, whoever James Gunn is or whatever. That's why all this rap shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Nigga James Gunn is fucking everything. It was the Justice Gang, it's just Justice League. And then they have Bruce Wayne, Noah, how the hell you at? Green Lantern, Mr. Terrific, you know what I'm saying? You got all this shit. You know, like, them dudes were like hand in hand, fucking Superman and Batman. How in the fuck you leave Bruce out here? You got crypto in that bitch. Anyhow, whatever. And that was one of the biggest reasons what led me into like wanting to do films this shit. Because one day I would say this for myself and it was like, man, that's no fuck shit, man. Like, you do a fucking movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're just sort of like that led me into wanting to deal with filming and shit. Like, as far as it was like television shows, because I hate sitcoms, but like. There's some sitcoms that I favor, like How I Met Your Mother, you know what I'm saying, According to there's some, you know what I'm saying, there's some funny like seasons and some funny episodes and shit and seasons that, you know what I'm saying, but the way that they do sitcoms, like I fucking hate that shit the whole world. I remember I was checking out one of Zaynab Johnson, I forgot what her name. I was checking out one of her videos and shit. She was a split, cause like she deal with entertainment and shit. She an actor and shit. She was, you know what I'm saying? She a comedian and shit. And she part of this TV show called Upload, and she got some other shit going on too. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. She was explaining the difference between sitcoms and like regular like comedy TV shows and shit and all that. And I was like. Yeah, that's the whole other thing. Like, the sitcoms, the way they run that shit, like that shit's annoying as fuck. But according to Jim, I didn't even know Curb Enthusiasm was a sitcom. But It's way different, you know what I'm saying? That's one of the definitely one of the top sitcoms out there. But even with Seinfeld, what's your projection? Like that shit funny too, but it's just, you know what I'm saying, the whole it's the order that they go about with the shit is just annoying. You know what I'm saying? Like, and at the same time, you know, they have to abide by a certain amount of rules and shit dealing with, you know what I'm saying, certain shit, and you can't really put your hands in the pot like how you want to, like, because, you know, you got motherfuckers running the world and shit, so it's like, but she doesn't know that nearly half of them have been in a relationship. Interesting. Yeah, the nigga James Gunn, man, like, I'm fucking with the TV show Peacemaker. I mean, the first season is thrown off and all that stuff, but it's like, dog, I'm trying to fuck with Peacemaker. I can't fuck with Peacemaker, and I figured the whole shit out, and I'm like, it's this nigga James Gunn. Like, we gotta get rid of this dude, man. We gotta get, cause like, dog. What's the nigga? Yeah, somebody, I seen the comments, somebody was like, I think his name is Zach Zinder or some shit. He was like, Zach Zinder or whatever. Like, he can get rid of that. Because he's the one that put everything together as far as, I don't know if it got dealing with production or, I don't know, but anyway, he was like, you know what I'm saying, one of the main handlers that had shit going on with the Justice League movie, like, you know, the one with Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman, and who else was on that, Cyborg and shit. That's more in the play, you know what I'm saying? What all that shit at, you know what I'm saying? And the newest Batman that just came out, they should both be coming back out with that too, the Batman 2. That's alright and everything. That's better than, what if James Gunn had something to do with it? I don't know, yeah. It's like, man, they fucking this DC comic shit all the way up, you know what I'm saying? They ain't, that's why I was like, you know what I'm saying? I used to be throwing over some shit like, man, let the fans get in the pop, they pick what you need, you know what I'm saying? Them folks ain't fucking Duffy Warner Bros and all them things. We'll get that because you know they got, like I said, they got Lucifer, a part of the DC Comics. You know, motherfuckers that come through that bitch swing. Especially me, I come swing my people. Other shit. Talking about, you know what I'm saying, the Messiah and all that. The only begotten son, now I can put this shit. Other shit, they be assassinated this. Yeah, nigga James Gunn, man. So I seen the Superman film. It was cool. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, what the fuck? Like, why y'all ain't sticking to the roots? Why y'all ain't introducing us to that? But we never really, well, we got Batman and Robin, Batman Begins and all that, but that shit old. You know what I mean? Like, we need that, yeah, you know what I'm saying? The whole little thing with you know, so the martial arts, like really showing Batman get down with some super shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, the Batman Begins with the Christian Bale, like, they ain't really, you know what I'm saying? This nigga Batman a fool, yeah, that shit. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? All that's cool and everything, but I'm just disappointed with what DC is pumping out. They ain't, that's another thing, the Harley Quinn thing. They had a perfect opportunity to create something great. Because the animation, the graphics they got from the cartoon thing, it looks amazing, but it's like so much filth in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Harley Quinn and the TV show, it's so much filth in that. And I just remember running through the first season and I just started peeping shit out and be like, oh, you know what? It's men that's writing this shit. And I went and looked up the writers and shit, and it was like, I think it was like 3 or 4 dudes, and it was like one lady. Like the dudes, they were like, they on some shit, but they like the dudes or some shit, and the lady was like, she was like, like, I knew something was saying, because I'm like, what the fuck going on? But at the same time, this is a comedy, and it's kind of funny. The way they do a thing, it's funny and everything. I'm like, why they doing that? Bruce Wayne, Damian Wayne, you know what I'm saying? The nigga Nightwing, you hear me? Who was James Gordon? Why they do these dudes like this? Even Barbara Gordon, you know what I'm saying? Batgirl. I'm like, what is they doing? It's a little comedy there, but it's like, and they probably the same motherfuckers that wrote for Kite Man. But it's like, man, they had a perfect opportunity to do something great with these animations, but they ain't control, you know what I'm saying? Like they can, you know, so we ain't got no say so about that. It's like, damn, but Naked Gun, they ain't disappointed. They definitely studied the films, dog. They definitely studied those films. And I just, what I was thinking about. I was thinking about O.J. Simpson. I was wondering why he wasn't in the, but they did have his character or whatever. He had a son or whatever, and like in the beginning of the film. But I was hoping that they would have him in there. But the only pass away. I don't think. Cause I be flipping. I be thinking some motherfuckers we didn't do. Yeah, I be throwing it off. But I think O.J. Simpson's still living. I gotta go check that on Google and shit. But yeah, cause I was hoping that he was gonna be in there. But Naked Gun, nigga, like it's 1990 something years. So when he put that shit together, like that shit was hey, that shit was tough. Like they ain't disappoint though. They ain't disappoint. Like Naked Gun, they really stuck to the roots, man. And they swarmed that shit together. You know what I'm saying? They put that together for sure. Naked Gun, I gotta go watch it again. I only seen it once. It was like a month ago or something. I gotta go see that again. I gotta run past that again and check everything out. They succeeded, man. With Naked Gun, they succeeded for sure. So I did not expect that to come about at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Because that was like the last one was like 90 something. You know what I'm saying? So for them to pick that up, that was amazing. You know, like that shook me to see them do that. And I'm just waiting to see, you know what I'm saying, what they're gonna do with Primal season 3. Cause I for sure thought it was done. When that shit ended, I thought that was done. So waiting on that, see how that go. You know what I'm saying? Future Commandos. That went a whole, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to see how they gonna put everything out with that. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of shit I was thinking about too. Just finished Tulsa King. That's just amazing. I might have to scan back through a few episodes on that Tulsa King. That's Tulsa King. That shit cool. Tulsa King. I'm right now in Mobland. I can't even think of his name, but he played James Bond in the late 90s and shit. Mobland is pretty decent too. Like I'm feeling that. Checking that out right now, so that's pretty decent. Mobland is cool. Yeah, man. I scraped through Tulsa King too fast. I should have slowed it down. I might have to learn that to see you do. They ain't even done with that yet, though. I think they probably got like a few episodes left that they can put out with that. Damn, what else I wanted to speak on? Some other shit. Damn. I can't even think of it right now. I ain't even mean to make this video this long. You know, every time I be on like 4 minutes, 5 minutes, I end up just fucking rambling and all type of shit. Damn, what else was I thinking? I know I was thinking about Batman. What is it? Batman Ninja? The second part to get to that. That shit's like a little anime from Japanese shit. No disrespect to all that stuff. I'm not too much a fan of that. But Batman is pretty cool. And what was it I was thinking of? It was something else that I wanted to chat about. I can't fucking think of it right now. But I got started I was big with the tab and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like a few times they was like, oh, you get the little, I'm like, nah, it's cool. But I definitely need to grab like another phone and a tablet so I can be able to, you know what I'm saying, have everything in hand and shit like that. And there was something else I wanted to run. Yeah, start putting shit together for this damn web series. Man, like a year ago or 2 or so, if I would have had this situation take place, but I was kind of thinking about it too. Like I probably would have been in a fucking situation because I was like, I had a situation that happened that kind of halted everything. Because I was gonna be able to start really like dealing with web series in a major way, even with the music and shit and all that shit. I had a situation come through that kind of halted all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I was gonna be able to like start, like really, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was gonna have a little space to where I could really like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was gonna, you know what I'm saying? It was a few motherfuckers I was gonna holler at or some shit. Because I see that they doing that thing with the economy and whatnot and alcohol. So, but you know what I'm saying? I was gonna, you know what I'm saying? I was gonna have a little space to be able to like really like indulge into this shit. Just spit a few hours on such and such and so and all this here. But I was thinking about it like probably was a good thing, just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I be by myself and shit, so I was going to be the nigga all out the country outside with shit, like, just like, I feel some other shit, like, that shit probably would have led me into, you know what I'm saying? So, because I was going to be just, like, moving around, like, because I'm giving a fuck about it, whatever. I was going to, like, really, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all out the country type of shit. Trying to film shit, just trying to get shit together for the web series, and shit's so fucking weird right now in the world as far as like spiritual shit. Really like, yeah, like it was just some of the shit came through and it just really altered everything. Like, I was gonna be able to really like indulge into like as far as buying beats and shit, cause like that's one thing that's really been like tapping me out with the music right now. Like I've been on some shit. I remember the cat I was really tight with, you know what I'm saying, with like rap with and shit. And I remember like he used to do some, and he was on that shit. He was doing that shit like this 2007 shit. You heard me? You know, some shit. Like he wanted his own beats, and I used to do like, I wouldn't know that. I was just rapping. But now as I'm like understanding everything with these licenses and shit and how everything goes with, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, I need my own fucking instrumentals, you know, like own the motherfuckers. So it's like I was going to be able to, you know what I'm saying? Like really know it's like give some producers and shit and just rap on. So like I've been, but you know. I was looking at it like it probably was a good thing because like I was gonna be wild and like just like going and scrolling through like just going crazy trying to fuck with this entertainment shit. This shit is dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Like life is dangerous, period. You know what I'm saying? Pursuing certain endeavors and you know what I'm saying? So it's like another situation coming through probably kind of saved me. So I'm like I said, I'm by myself. Like I ain't got no, there ain't no weaponry, ain't no security or nothing. So I was just gonna just, you know what I'm saying, like for real. But yeah, like, but you know what I'm saying? Cause like, but at the same time, it was like, damn, like by now I probably have like them folks was on some shit was like. You need like 30 people to be able to, you know what I'm saying? You dig? But like by now, if I would have, you know what I'm saying, I probably had like 15 people with me strong, like as far as like motherfuckers with the camera, motherfuckers that want to edit the film, motherfuckers that want to act, motherfuckers that just want to like, it'd probably be like 15 people right now. You know what I'm saying? So I would have had them motherfuckers like, hey, you say 30, I got 15, or I got 12, I got. Look what we didn't present, look what we didn't put out. You know what I'm saying? We got like, you know what I'm saying? Look at the short man. I got this web series. I got, check this shit out. Like, what's the hell? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we need 30, but like, I got 15, I got 12 right now though. So look what we presented. You know what I'm saying? Look what we got going on. This shit is major. Like, what's happening? Drop a little something on us and we did. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, so it's like, I'm like, damn, like, I gotta run around and pick up 29 people. That's a lot. That's a whole lot. You know what I mean? I gotta go for that. But I haven't reached out to one of the film festivals yet. I'm gonna go attend one of them maybe sometime next year coming up. And it's another situation when I was watching Ted Danson and fucking JB Smooth, and there was them, you know what I'm saying, and JB Smooth put me on a little something. So, you know, see what's happening with that right there, and that's gonna be fuck around with that. That'll be, but like that's what I was saying. Like when I had that situation come through, I already had like, you know what I'm saying, like 15 people with me right now. We'll be, you know what I'm saying, we'll be like, yeah. So, but I'm gonna still go around and check all that out, so we can pick up with that. And, probably the first time around, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We'll probably have a little something going on, but maybe in the next few months, I probably have like 4 or 5 people with me, and we'll really start like pumping this shit out. You know what I'm saying? And getting into it. Cause like Curb Enthusiasm, when I bumped into Curb Enthusiasm, I was like, oh shit. The way that I'm trying to run with this web series, it's like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh shit, this kind of, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn. So when I ran into Curb Enthusiasm, I was like, oh shit, the shit that I'm thinking of, like, this shit really keep working. You know, cause I remember on HBO Max, I'm like, man, I'm trying to find me a comedy. I'm trying to find me a comedy TV show I can watch so I can get some laughs in. And I remember seeing Curb Enthusiasm, and I just kept running past it. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't know nothing about that stuff. And one day I just clicked on that thing. And Mel was like, yeah. I was like, this is similar to what I was thinking upon, like what you know what I'm saying? So, and this shit, because I was thinking upon it like, I'm gonna need some shit like to where like you know, like if you've been fucking with on the channel and you see a certain shit where I talk trash, where I be kind of around about like, you know, with oh I got a song with Beyonce or some shit. You heard, like, you know what I'm saying, just like climbing around and shit, like the whole situation with Beyonce was gonna put me in the remix of the Dangerous Man Love type shit, so it's gonna be like, throughout the series, I got it planned out to where it's like, I'm gonna be like, just like fooling around, like the whole situation with Neo, with him like being mad at me about like love or something, because you know, he got the, so sick of love song and all that shit, so it's like I was gonna like have a character in that bitch to where like I'm just on that bitch just like wow, and I'm like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it was gonna be like, I wanted to have it to where it's like certain characters, certain like motherfuckers in the web series to where like they understand to where like I just be talking shit about. Where I just be like talking trash about like how like, oh yeah, fucking me and Tim losing it, and they know like I'm like shutting up. So like whenever like, you know what I'm saying, I say some shit about like, oh yeah, me and Switch just was, they'll be like, motherfucker, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, that shit is hilarious. It's like, so I'm just trying to form all that together so where I can piece all that together to where we can get that put together. And then another thing too, I was thinking about like, if it come about to where like I actually like meet like some celebrities like on some cool shit, if I can get them to like come and get into the shit to where it's like, oh shit, this nigga. Yeah, this shit's hilarious though. This shit's hilarious. So if I can really like grab my hands on thumbs and or something. And really like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, that shit is hilarious. I just gotta pick up on something. So once I start going over there and fucking with that, I probably got to pick up one of them people real quick. You know what I'm saying? And shit started. I was, if it wasn't for that little situation coming through, like I wasn't gonna have space to really be able to start indulging in all this shit like in the neighborhood. And start investing in all this shit. Man, that situation come through and how she like just spoiled and like I was saying, this probably was for the best because I probably would have ran into a lot of crazy shit. But yeah, man, for the most part, everything is exciting, you know. Besides all the bullshit going on in the land, you know, this wild shit they got going on. But that's due to prophecy and the scriptures and shit. Yeah, man, this video ended up taking way too long than I expected. This is supposed to be like 4-5 minutes shit. Supposed to get on this bitch. But that's definitely something we gotta start getting into. Man, I gotta start cause I don't wanna like do this shit like just myself. Cause like the whole plan of it is to have like at least like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say 10. I wasn't just say 5, but like at least 10 like main characters in the web series. These are like 10. You know what I'm saying? But once I start like partaking in that shit, you know what I'm saying? I'll probably, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers that's like, yeah, I can, you know what I'm saying? But I'm still, I still want to holler at girl and shit, see what's happening. Now, I feel like she would be down with it for sure. If I had to check that shit out and see how she was doing. So I definitely want to holler, still want to holler at her if I see that she's in that lane, you know what I'm saying? So I want to be able to like catch up with her and she ain't even really that far away from them. I would have been able to just go whatever she's, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Just excited. See what Primal got going on. Primal season 3. Commando. Yeah, but you know, it's a cool cast podcast. The coolest podcast on the planet. I was supposed to say, I mean, yeah, I'm without about that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't really believe that this is the coolest podcast on the planet. It's kind of, you know what I'm saying, for more of a thing. You know what I mean? But yeah, cool cast podcast. Coolest podcast on the planet. You know what I'm saying? I ain't said it. That's how they do it.